You're 2 hours deep into a grueling daily commute, staring at taillights, and you practically feel the tension locking your shoulders into place. We tend to brush off the physical signs as just part of the grind: a stiff neck, a sudden wave of dizziness, or snapping at your family because your temper is running incredibly hot. But beneath that exhaustion is a quiet, terrifying anxiety. For a breadwinner, a sudden stroke carries a price tag that can bankrupt a household in a single afternoon. Economic survival now relies on the body's ability to withstand a constant, high-pressure environment that never actually shuts off. So you finally make time for the clinic. And what does the doctor tell you? Just avoid stress. Make sure you sleep 8 hours. Cut out all salt and fat. For someone working 12-hour shifts and 3-hour commutes, those mandates are completely detached from their reality. If you can't lower your blood pressure under those conditions, it's not because you lack discipline. It is because the standard clinical advice simply wasn't built for your reality. Everyday workers need practical tools designed for the actual world they navigate. They need a pragmatic approach to managing blood pressure, one that doesn't require them to quit their jobs. This chart shows the official scale. Roughly 12 million adult Filipinos are diagnosed with elevated blood pressure. But this new, heavily shaded section reveals a much larger shadow market. Millions more are undiagnosed, exhausted, and operating at high risk daily. Since you can't just delete your bills or magically fix traffic, you have to pivot. If you cannot remove the external sources of stress, you have to alter your body's internal biological reaction to them. To protect your vessels from damage, you must manually trigger a process that flushes out acute stress hormones before they cause long-term vascular constriction. Think of it like a split screen. On one side, a mechanical pipe blocked by debris. On the other, blood vessels restricted by stress hormones. Clearing them out restores the optimal flow your body needs. This systematic clearing of biological bottlenecks is what we call the cortisol car wash, a way to survive hypertension without impossible lifestyle overhauls. The daily grind is pure friction. Hour by hour, demanding bosses and endless long commuter lines causes your blood pressure to dangerously escalate over a 24-hour period. To stop that climb, you use something called a micro-recovery loop. This is a real-time, mechanical interrupt designed to halt the vascular escalation in its tracks. This graph maps it out. A rising pressure line is repeatedly interrupted by glowing reset nodes. Inserting systematic pauses forcefully regulates pressure, but importantly, a medical shield appears here. These hacks are supplements to, never replacements for, your maintenance medications. These loops are simply the daily, actionable partner to your medication. They are the practical steps your doctor usually lacks the clinic time to explain to you. True cardiovascular armor is forged by combining prescribed medical science with these real-time daily biological interrupts to protect your heart. Protecting your cardiovascular health is possible, even if you stay in a high-stress job. We know the alternative. A single hospital stay or an emergency MRI can incur costs that completely derail a family's future for years. But the ultimate economic advantage of the cortisol car wash and these micro-recovery loops is that they are entirely free. You can execute them anywhere at any time. They function as a kind of invisible biological armor. They protect the body from the inside out, allowing breadwinners to safely continue providing for their families. You can't control the broader economy, the cost of groceries, or the chaos of your commute. But now you possess the exact biological tools to command your own survival.